When I was first thinking about, my album release party, something I've been working on for 5 years, I didn't want to do it the same as a lot of people do it. The project itself has a new essence about it sound-wise, so I wanted whatever was amplifying our sound to resemble that. And when my brother actually ran into the Tectonic's booth at NAMM, he was really blown away by the technology about it. And then he told me, he was like, hey, Tony, man, what about, trying to do this with a different type of sound so it can match sort of what you're doing with the music. And, I just had faith in what was going to come. It was totally more than what I expected. So I was really glad that my brother had the intuition to say, hey, let's try something new. We're here to come to the table with something different, and we're trying to create like this quality brand of innovation too. So Tectonics is definitely one of the reasons why we sort of sound the way we sound live, is because of sort of what they're able to amplify through their system. The experience that we had at the album release party was definitely what I needed in order to say, hey, Tectonics is what we need for our PBS special. Because with just 2 of those little panels, we were able to just rock the house. And we weren't even using floor monitors either. And actually the speakers were a little bit behind the lead vocalist. And even though that was happening, somehow there was no feedback. And somehow the vocalist could hear perfectly everything. Obviously what the people told me were like, they were just raving about the sound. So PBS, when they contacted me and they gave me the green light to do this production, one of the main things that I said was like, you know what, this is great for TV and everything, but the people that are there have to experience this sound as ultimate as can be. Only because that whatever those people sort of bring out as energy, we're only gonna come back with, as the band. It's all about sort of calm response at that point with feeding off the energy of the public. So it was great that we were able to have Tectonics at the PBS special. And it was because of the ball and chain, experience that we had for our album release party that it gave me the confidence to do it. I mean, it was perfect, it was great, and it was outdoor and everything. So imagine this system in a beautiful theater for 1,000-something people. It was gonna be just perfect, I knew it. So that's sort of what gave me the confidence. Yeah, one of the main reasons why I like Tectonics is not only because of the sound it gives, but because of the visual as well and the technology. It all goes together. And that's what the Unity project is all about, and everything I actually do is all about constantly improving so that the listening experience of the person that's actually sitting there watching and listening can be, different and better every time. Definitely, I think audio systems should be a part of the creative and the performance aspect of the overall experience. I think sound systems shouldn't be judged by their loudness or how much bass they have or whatever. I think it's more than that, and it's about the experience, it's about the quality, it's about dynamic range, it's about the frequency response, all these little things, and how it gets dispersed, the look. It has to do with that, and that's what I feel like Tectonics is actually paying attention to and wanting to improve compared to other brands. And that's something that really stood out to me, and this is why I personally have been choosing to use it on all my productions. It just adds much more. For me, it's about what the listener, the listener's listening to these great arrangements and, the musicians, but if the sound isn't there to reinforce that, it will never reach its full potential for me. So for me, it's so much more important than just loudness. Thank you so much, Tectonics, for always innovating and for bringing something to the table that nobody else is doing. And I'm very proud to have you guys on board with the Unity project and all the projects I'm actually working on right now. So thank you so much. Peace.